So you've seen all the pictures, you've seen all the hype. It's here. Let's check it out. 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe. This is the Premier. So General Motors has completely redesigned the Tahoe for the 2021 model year. You can see it looks a lot like the new Silverado from the front and then also from the side here as well. The big 22-inch wheel, chrome mirror caps, chrome door handles. All power, everything in this Premier. That does include the lift gate, all the seats, and the extended moonroof. Just take it in. It is a beautiful, beautiful vehicle. '21 Chevrolet Tahoe. List price of $70,425. Let me show you why it's worth. So as you can see, they've moved the badge to the center right here. Now this is the Premier. So of course we've got the remote start, the power liftgate release, keyless lock and unlock. Hit the button there. Liftgate is going to open all the way up for you. Now that is height programmable, so if you have a garage at home or if you park in a concrete parking structure, you do have a height adjustment on the lift gate. We don't have to worry about it running into your garage door. Little extra storage underneath the floor here. And this is just a hair bigger than the last Tahoe, so there is more room behind the third seat. You have all your seat switches here, over here on the right side. These two are going to be for the third row seats. These two are for the second row. So just press and hold the switch. The seats will lay down. Same with that second row. Press and hold the switch, the seats lay down. So we can actually use the back of this Tahoe like a covered truck. We have plenty of cargo space back here. And we're gonna go around to the side here. This one's got the split captain's chairs in the middle. So we can seat 2 here and then 3 across the back. Now this rear seat here, they've actually made sliding. So this way, if we need more leg room, say in the third row, we can actually pull this handle and the whole seat will slide. Now it does take 2 hands to slide that seat, but you get the idea. You do have the passive entry on all 4 doors. That's right here. So just click the button, that'll lock or unlock the doors depending on whether the doors are already locked or unlocked. Again, nice big 22-inch wheel. Chrome mirror caps, chrome door handles. Nice big chrome grille in the front. Let's hop on in the front and we'll take a look at all the new technology inside. GM have absolutely outdone themselves with this one. This is the dash cluster here. So you can see, like most General Motors vehicles, we have the tach on the left side, the speed on the right, and then across the top we've got our oil pressure, our temperature, our fuel, and our battery voltage. On the steering wheel you have your cruise control on the left side. This is for the heated steering wheel. This one is the follow indicator for the forward collision alert and adaptive cruise control. On the right side, we have these 2 buttons that help us scroll through the info pages there. And then we also have the scroll wheel that does the same. So if we hit the right button, it's going to go to our vehicle information page. And you can see we've got speed, trip counters, fuel range, tire pressure, oil life, air filter life. All the important diagnostic things you need to know about your vehicle are going to come up in this screen. You can also change the radio. You can pull up your nav and your phone book here as well. Now, just like all our other vehicles, on the back of the steering wheel here, there's 2 buttons on each side. The 2 on the left are going to scroll through our favorite radio stations. So you can see it'll come up there. And then once we decide what station we want to listen to, we just let it go. And it'll tune to that station. On the right side right here behind it is the volume control. So you can see here, it'll come up here. There's our volume. And we can turn it up and down. The idea is we can do everything from the steering wheel. We don't have to reach over to the radio at all. Now the steering wheel in this one is power. So it's power tilt and telescopic. It's going to move up and down and also in and out. There we go. To the left side of the steering wheel, we have our parking brake. This is your lane departure warning. This will turn your park assistance on and off, your sonar. This one turns on and off the automatic stop to help conserve your fuel. And then this one turns on and off the 110 inverter in the back. Right below it, you got your headlights. This is your drive mode selector. And we're going to turn the dial. We got a sport mode, a snow mode, a tow haul mode, and a normal. And then this one does have the integrated trailer brake control here with the adjustable gain. Over here on the door panel, you have all your window switches. Your door locks are up here by the handle. You got power folding mirrors. Sorry about that, folks. Phone battery died on me. So as I was saying, you do have power folding mirrors here. You can push the button. The mirrors will swing in. Help you get into tight parking spaces. And I don't know if you noticed, let me bring it back in because it's a little easier to see. Right here on the top corner of the mirror, you have blind spot warning. That is on both sides. And so if there's a vehicle in your blind spot, that'll actually light up. And then we do have memory seats down here as well. That's not just the seats, guys. That's going to do the seats, the steering wheel, and the outside mirrors. This is a little different here. So this is actually the gear selector. It's all push button. So you're just going to push for park, push for neutral, pull the switch for drive, pull the switch for reverse. Now, of course, when you put it in reverse, the backup camera does come up on the screen. And this one does have the 360 camera. So on the left side of the display, we have our bird's eye view. And then on the right side, we have just our regular backup camera. And like all our other vehicles, the lines on there do swing to show you where the back of your vehicle is going. You do have a couple options here for your camera. You got a front and rear camera. There's your front camera. Here's the rear. You got the zoom here to zoom in on the front or rear of the vehicle, depending on which direction you're going, you know, whether you're going forward or back. Let's go back to the camera here. There it is. This one uses just the two outside mirrors, just the two in the, or just the cameras in the mirror rather, to show you your wheels. This way you can tell if you're parked evenly in the parking space or in the parking space at all. You do have a trailer hitch zoom, so if you have a trailer hitch on the back of it, you can pull it right up to your boat or your camper, or whatever the case is, hook it up, no help needed. That is how your backup camera works. Now let's go back to the home screen on the stereo. You'll notice you've got audio, phone, nav, Wi-Fi hotspot, that's your onboard LTE through OnStar. Users will allow you to save different user profiles into the radio. So that way if you have two or more drivers, they can just sign into the user profile here, and it's actually going to automatically load all their favorite radio stations and all that good stuff. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, we've still got. It's not going anywhere. It is wireless now. There are instructions in the owner's manual, tells you how to set all that up. You have the trailering mode here. This is going to check your trailer lights. It's also going to do maintenance reminders on your trailer, and you can actually save different trailers inside the vehicle. So if you have, say, a boat and a utility trailer, when you plug your trailer in and get in and start it, the radio system will actually ask you which trailer you have today, and it'll automatically save your brake gain and all that. So that way you don't have to go back in here and adjust the gain. You just tell it, I have the boat, we need whatever the gain you have set on your boat trailer is. We do have climate controls through the display as well. So you can actually control the front and rear climate separately. You can see that there. It does have two different temperatures. just for the front. So this would be the driver's side. Over there where it says low is your passenger temperature. Or you can sync all of them together, and that'll put all your temperatures at the same. And then this is for the rear here, so we can control the temperature, we can control the fan speed. But there are controls in the rear for that, but we know how kids are. They like to push buttons and turn dials and things like that. So you can actually lock the controls in the rear here and just leave it on whatever you want, Mom and Dad. We go back to the home screen here. Very, very user-friendly. Works just like your phone, touch and slide. You get your nav here. Now this is the full factory navigation. It's got all your waypoints. You can save your home address, all that good stuff right in here. Climate controls are down below the stereo if you prefer to use the physical controls still. You have your driver temperature and your passenger temperature. You have heated and ventilated seats. So this will turn on the heat. You can tell because there's a red light on. And then this one here will turn on the vent. That actually helps cool it down in the summertime. Right below that, we do have a wireless charge pad, 2 USB ports, and a 12-volt power port. And the USB there is for your Apple CarPlay. And of course, you can just throw your phone on top of here as long as it's compatible, and that'll let it charge. You can turn the rear climate on and off down here as well. Nice big center console here. Open this bad boy up. You got 2 more USBs in there. You got your SD card reader for your maps. And then this tray lifts out. It goes pretty much down to the floorboard there. Plenty of space. Now up here at the top, you'll notice there are a couple more buttons than there were on the last Tahoe. That's okay. All the way at the top, you got 1, 2, 3. That is your integrated garage door opener. This is your dome light override. These 2 switches actually raise and lower the 3rd row seat, so you can do that from here. You don't have to get out and go to the back. You got slide. This is for your sunroof. This middle one here with the, looks like a shade on it, that's the shade for the sunroof. And then this one here tilts the sunroof open. And then just like before, you have this round switch here with a max, a 3/4 and an off. And that is for the lift gate. So max is going to have it open all the way up. Just push the center of the switch there. You can hear the lift gate open in the background. And then to close it, same thing. Just press the switch and it's going to close. The sunroof on this one does go all the way to the back seat. So I'm just going to reach up and hit the switch. Check this out. You have the sunroof in the front, and then it goes all the way to the 2nd row. It has a 2nd row moonroof. That way your back seat passengers still get that open air feel. You want to open the glass up. Just hold the switch. That's going to open on its own. And you can see this whole front portion of the glass slides back. To close it, pull the switch down. It's going to do its own thing. It'll close on its own. There we go. If we want to tilt it, we use the other switch. Notice it just stops once it tilts it up. To close the shade, pull the switch. It closes on its own. As I said, there is plenty of room in the rear. Now remember I said you can put your 3rd seat up and down from here. I'm just going to hold the switch. You'll see the seat come up. Same thing, hold the switch. Seat lays down. We can open our lift gate again from here. Just push the button. Lift gate goes up. Once it's done, push it again. Lift gate comes back down. Super, super simple operation. Now, as always, guys, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to give me a call. My direct number is 706-609-5847, or you can come by and see me here at 3514 Washington.